Welcome to Lydia's Plate. I'm a stay-at-home mom who is homesteading together with my husband and 4 kids. We do gardening, house cleaning, all the homesteading stuff, baking bread, experimenting with gluten-free foods for one of our kids, animals, and the like. So if you like that kind of stuff, stay tuned and welcome to our channel. Hey there everyone, Lydia here from Lydia's Plate. Today we want to share with you how we preserve our corn so we can enjoy it all winter long. Of course, before we can do anything else, we must pick all the corn. Now that that's done, we can go over to the platform for the laundry, which makes a very nice table for the containers that we want to husk all the corn into. Now I'm sure you don't want to watch us husk that entire bucket of corn, so here we go, let's move on to step 3. You can see in the background there that Cassandra is washing all the corn. She enjoys that job and she gets rewarded well for it as well. So I'm cutting all the corn off the cob, and then I like to scrape my cobs off. I will be showing you an up close of what the kernels look like and also what the scrapings from the cob look like. It's not quite as mushy as cream style corn, but it's a nice mix between kernel and cream style. I like it anyways, but that's just my preference. You can do as you please. You can choose to scrape the cob or not scrape the cob, so totally up to you, but this is how I like to do it. And also, I am not just throwing those cobs on the floor. I have a 5-gallon pail on a chair beside me there so that it is very convenient to keep working. So there we go. As my container gets full of corn, I start measuring it off. This roaster very nicely fits 30 cups of corn, and my recipe is designed for 10 cups of corn at a time, so that makes the math very easy to do. I'll have to keep cutting more corn to get that roaster full all the time, but my dish here can only handle so much. So here you can see, this is a big chunk of corn that I cut off. Nice kernels, and if you want kernel corn, there you go, that's kernel corn. And then this is the mush from scraping the cob. Now I've got the roaster full, and I have put some sugar over. Next I'm going to sprinkle some salt over, and the recipe will be in the description box below. After the salt, I need a little splash of lemon juice. And then I will find my larger measuring cup and put some water over top. As time has gone on and I have gotten more comfortable with this recipe, I don't measure my water anymore. I'm just doing that here for you guys for the video. But the biggest thing is to make sure that the water is just coming up under the corn to where you can start to see it. Once you can see that water coming up, then you've got enough water in there. You don't want it too watery. So there we go, the corn has gone in and now it's coming out, and I have stirred it halfway in between. It bakes for an hour and a half, so at 45 minutes I stirred it, and now it is done and I'm stirring it again, and I always like to smell that fresh corn. It smells so good. Here I am labeling bags. I just label them corn 2019 because that's the year that we're in today. And we've also moved the corn out of that roaster into these 2 dishes so that it cools faster. And here we go. All of our corn is done, and we are going to start bagging it up. This is how we like to bag it. I am using medium freezer bags from Superstore, and Mark is helping me out here. I don't make every bag exactly the same. That way I have some bigger bags for when we have company coming, and I have some smaller bags for just us, or sometimes I'll make a bigger bag if I know I want to make corn chowder, for example, later in the week. Then I'll make a bigger bag and we'll eat from it for one meal, and then I'll put the leftovers into the corn chowder soup. Once the corn is all packaged, we'll put it in a box and put it in the freezer, and that way if any package happens to open up, it just spills in the box and not all over the freezer. So there we go. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. We love our corn this way. I've never even tried any other recipe because I love this corn so much. So I hope that has helped you. I hope that you have found a way that you like to preserve your corn for the winter. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you desire to, hit that bell if you want to be notified every time we post a new video. I appreciate you all so much. You have no idea how much. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy preserving and homesteading, guys. Bye everyone.